Ladies and gentlemen, I am back, baby. The Podfather, Phillip I'm back once again, enjoying my 134th day as Bulletcast champion. The title reign may never come to an end. I have Mex Mendoza with me on this audio journey. We are going to be recapping Dominion. Maybe not all of it, maybe all of it. We don't know. Maybe only just the big points. Maybe only just Bullet Club stuff. We don't know. But we're going to find out. Mex Mendoza, how's it going there, guy?
I have a hangover, but, we just witnessed Okada's reign come to an end.
Yes, what do you
have? Yours could come to an end this upcoming next Sunday.
What did he? How many defenses did he have?
13.
My boy Jinder had more.
Okay, so did Jinder have an impressive reign like that?
Of course, man.
Really?
The names he beat, man. This isn't about Jinder though. This isn't about Jinder. It's about
Jinder went up there for at least half an hour.
This isn't about Jinder though. It's about New Japan. It's about Dominion. History was made. All right. So do you want to get into it?
I did witness a lot of great stuff. Like every title was defended.
Yes.
Changed hands.
It did. Let's start off with a really big one. The Young Bucks. Shout out to the Young Bucks, man.
We can talk about Jay White.
I don't want to talk about Jay White.
Losing to Juice Robinson on a non-title match.
I don't want to talk about Jay White.
It feels like every champion in this show lost.
That's okay. Shout out to the Young Bucks, man. They became heavyweight tag team champions.
Okay, everybody kind of saw that one coming.
Their first time at the strap. Brandon, he didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, I think it should happen. Their first time, let them do it.
They ran with them 7 times with the junior heavyweights. Of course, they're going to give them the heavyweight.
Are they the first tag team to win the junior and heavyweight tag team title?
I'm pretty sure there's been more than one.
Really? I thought you were like the New Japan guy.
It's been done before.
I need stats. I need statistics. I need facts.
Okay, so Kevin Kelly would probably said something.
Kevin Kelly, shout out Kevin Kelly.
He would have said something right there when they won the match. By the way, awesome selling on the broken foot thing. Yes. I don't know. It was Nick who quote unquote broke his foot he was on top of the ring like an apron, and then Evil came out of nowhere and just clotheslined them. Did a flip.
Evil. Everything is evil.
We'll talk more about him later on in the show.
Yes, I mean shout out to those boys. Shout out for Matt Jackson, like one of my tweets, congratulating the boys. It warmed my heart.
What'd you tweet?
I just said, congratulations, you boys deserve it. I'm all in for you guys and stuff like that. Just.
So you're kissing ass.
No, just showing my appreciation to these guys. For achieving this. We had the 6-man tag. Marty, Cody, and Hangman. They defeated Rey Mysterio, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Tanahashi.
I didn't finish watching that one, but also Mask Mysterio had half New Japan Lion, and the other one is just the regular Mysterio mask.
That was interesting. Yes, I did like that. Good one for Cody. Beating 3 guys like that, 3 established performers, legends.
It would have been better if Marty did it, because he's the one who provoked all 3 of them. Marty went after the ace, Tanahashi. He attacked Mysterio at the LA show, and then I think he did something with Juice and Thunder Liger too. This is a junior.
This is true, but the Bullet Club picking up some wins here on this fine card. And then I guess really one of the bigger stories. Chris Jericho went to the IWGP Intercontinental Championship.
That one, honestly, I mean, you can't have Jericho lose back-to-back matches
can't.
But giving him the strap is something I didn't see happening.
Well, I mean, he made history. The first person to ever hold the WWE's Intercontinental title and then their version of the Intercontinental Championship. First person ever.
Wasn't it MVP Intercontinental Champion before?
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't Shelton Benjamin?
He wasn't an Intercontinental Champion in Japan.
I feel like somebody else from WWE has held the Intercontinental.
They have. I did the research.
Oh, look at you.
Jericho's the first one.
The longest reign, the one with the most wins in the WWE.
Yep. Shout out Jericho, man. He's really established himself.
So who considers WWE the main? It is number 1, but do you consider that a 10-time Intercontinental Champion?
On a technicality, it is, yeah. On a technicality, it is a 10th Intercontinental Championship. But of course, if you're gonna go for like, I mean, there's like all these like official records and unofficial records and whatnot. You know, of course, Flair, the 16, but it's really like 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll throw it in there. You know, Jericho's just establishing himself as truly one of the greatest of all time. I mean, this guy, he's done it all. This is like his 17th overall championship he's won in his career. 17th different titles. So like he's done everything.
I mean, yeah, the guy's been in Mexico. I like how they established that.
His entrance was interesting.
It was like
With like the little
it reminded me
eyeliner type deal and then like his
little Joker
lips
kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was from a movie, like this British movie of like some dudes in like white suits, like anarchy all over the streets of London.
Okay.
I forgot what it was called. It was like a 1980, 1990 film.
Nice. No, but the match overall, like, what'd you think? I think I popped when Jericho had the camera and he was flipping off.
He always does that.
It's just always funny when it happens.
I like how the commentary was they're talking about how Y2J in New Japan is dangerous and more interesting
Yeah.
than regular WWE Y2J or any other Y2J there's ever been. And which is true. I feel like he has freedom to do whatever he wants, and he's doing it.
Yeah, he's showing us a different Jericho. You know,
honestly,
we're used to the cartoony Jericho. I mean, he was serious like 10 years ago, but like we're used to like him making us laugh.
I feel because they have like a set of rules that he can't do.
Yeah, I mean,
he just lets loose and does whatever.
Yeah, I mean, WWE, you know, they're publicly traded. They're PG now. We all want the Attitude Era or stuff like that to come back, but it's not going to.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, so I mean, for him going over to Japan and showing us like just another level of what he can do, that's always awesome. That table spot, it was interesting.
Yeah, it was. I'm surprised it actually broke.
Yeah, I'm just kicking his ass in the suit for a little bit.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Is that a new title? Like a new design of it, or because they had a.
So
last time I saw it, it looked older.
So that's the beat up ragdoll title that Naito used to have when he threw around, try to break it, didn't care for it. Like he would just walk out with it in the entrance and look at it, throw it to like off the stage and walk towards the ring and defend it.
Wow.
And so Tanahashi beat Naito and cleaned it, and so the belt looks white and all that stuff, you know. But it could be, you know how belts are. Like they just have like different, kind of the same design, but something else. Like
yeah, it looked. Because I think the last time I saw that IWGP Intercontinental titles when Naito when he had it the first time, it was like all broken down and torn up.
Oh, that was great. I wish they brought that back, but that was before Wrestle Kingdom 12 when he had the main event spot, when he's like that's all he wanted to do was main event Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah,
he finally got his wish but didn't win.
That's true, you know, and plus he was like overshined by Alpha Omega. He was overshined by that,
which led to this story.
Yeah, it all made sense. You know, he attacked him after what was it, New Year's Dash, their version of Raw after Mania.
Yeah. Cork and Hall.
Yeah, so we attacked him there, and then the promos leading up to this,
it's interesting though. Cork and Hall is literally down the street from Tokyo Dome. Yeah, Tokyo Dome is huge.
It was just really, really interesting. The story that was being told. Jericho saying, I outshined you at Wrestle Kingdom, and I'm gonna beat you at Dominion. I'm taking your title away.
So, are you excited to see Y2J in San Francisco next month?
Has he officially been booked, or like what's? I haven't seen a card or anything. I haven't.
Well, if he's gonna be in New Japan as their champ, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to compete in the G1. Every heavyweight is gonna compete in the G1.
There we go. Was Jericho really gonna do a G1 type deal though? All those matches.
It is brutal. I watched it. I stopped watching wrestling after that for like almost 4 or 5 months, because like I pretty much watched the whole thing every day.
Is he really gonna do that though?
That'll be awesome.
I mean, he just came off of like a full run in WWE for like 2 years. He did like Raws and house shows and pay-per-views. I mean,
I think he's used to it.
Yeah, I mean, like it wasn't that long ago that he stopped, so
we're talking about.
It's a completely different style, though.
This is stiff wrestling. It's really stiff.
Yeah.
The hits are hard, and
I mean, Jericho, he can wrestle, he can go, but like his work is still more character driven at the end of the day.
well, look at Tama Tonga last year. He kind of did character driven.
Yeah,
He
Tama
was like
Tonga, he shined in that, man.
He was interesting. He's like you know how everybody has like little ring coats and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he'll just take it and mimic them.
Yeah,
And
sure.
then the whole thing with Kenny Omega is like, if you're the leader, act like a leader. Last
Yeah.
year, he won.
Oh, we're gonna talk some being the elite and leaders and stuff later on, because I don't know. Did you see the newest one?
I just saw this morning, and
It
it's
was-
interesting.
It is interesting. We'll get to that. Shout out Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Gorillas of Destiny, my boys. Just gotta shout them out.
Yeah, they're cool.
I enjoy their work.
Leo,
He's just big, bro.
no, he's injured, but yeah,
He's just a big boy.
yeah.
No, but seriously, congratulations, Y2J, on winning the Intercontinental title over in Japan. Really interesting story. I can't wait to see what's going to be happening with him and Naito moving forward.
There's no Naito.
There's no more Naito?
There might be one more match, but no. What's gonna happen is Okada's gonna challenge Y2J,
Oh.
and he's gonna take the title.
Oh, it makes sense.
Come on. So
It makes sense.
here's the thing with Okada. Okada's was billed and already, because at the time you had Shinsuke winning, Tanahashi winning the title. multiple
Has
times.
Okada ever been the Intercontinental Champion over there?
No, he's never out here in TNA. He was in TNA for a while.
No, I'm talking about the Intercontinental Champion in Japan. Has he ever held that?
No, he's only held the world title.
Wow. I just realized something.
They, like I was trying to say, they build him up to be that guy with the main title.
Yeah, so it kind of be I guess it'd be the equivalent of like when Cena got into the U.S. title running like 15, like that big of a star moving down the card type deal.
Kind of like that. 'cause,
Yeah.
dude. We're gonna talk about Okada right now.
No, we are, cause I mean his run, it was very impressive, you know.
It got to the point that he had to have people face him 3 times.
Brandon made the point on the Bulletcast Awards that we did. He thought Okada was the Wrestler of the Year in 2015 because he started and ended the year as IWGP champ, never lost it. I mean, because who was it? I think it was Brian Campbell from CBS Sports. He said that they're building Okada to be like their Hogan, like he's that big of a stud. No, not like that. I'm talking about like
I think he's like a Bruno Sammartino, a modern. I mean, who in the '90s had a better impressive reign as a champion from any company?
I'm talking about like the star power, like the true like mega star power.
Here's the thing: they gave him the Roman treatment, but
Who?
nobody had it worse than Naito did. But when they first threw the title the first 3 times on him, it was into the 3rd time that people were warming up to him. When he first competed to win the title when he came back from TNA, people didn't really like him as much. Yeah, and then it's kind of crazy now. Fast forward to now, like 2 days ago at the Minion show, you have people crying because he lost the title, and people crying because Omega won too.
No, I mean it was a very emotional contest between the two guys. You know, if you follow it really closely, if you're
Oh my.
that invested into the match. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, congratulations, Kenny Omega, winning the IWGP Heavyweight title. I thought it was the right time to put it on him. I was like, I mean, he wasn't as hot as he was last year, but like now he needed it. He needed that championship. Became the first guy in history to hold the IWGP Heavyweight, Intercontinental, and United States titles.
Really?
Yeah.
You just really just did that?
Of course, you know. Has he ever been a tag champ over there?
Yeah, the junior tag.
So, I mean, I guess he kind of won the Grand Slam then, in a way.
He hasn't won the heavyweight tags or the neverweight.
Really?
He's won the neverweight
Okay, so-
3-way, but he's never won the neverweight.
How many titles do they have over there?
One too many.
And I thought WWE had too many titles.
He
Jesus.
doesn't have a three tag team title.
All right, so well then I guess we can go not triple crown then. I guess we can go that route.
Yeah.
A tag title, a singles title, and a world title. Congratulations.
I mean, the U.S. title is considered a main heavyweight title.
Really?
Yeah. So how I see it, it's heavyweight, inner, U.S., neverweight singles title. Then you got the tags, and then the triple,
And then the junior.
and the junior.
Oh, yeah, he held that one too, hasn't he?
The junior heavyweight, yeah, he's I think one of the I'm pretty sure it's done before. Junior heavyweight goes to heavyweight.
I'm saying like he's held like almost every title in the promotion.
Basically.
Yeah, they have like about how many, like 9 titles probably.
I think so.
And he's probably like he might be the most decorated champion.
I don't think
Winning
so.
all those titles though.
No,
I mean
in Japan, like, look at Naito, Evil, Sonata. They're heavyweights, but
he's won like 5 of their championships. That's pretty impressive.
those guys, like, one show they're like the 3-way champs, but the next show they're the tag champs and stuff. So Evil, Sonata have been there too.
You can't just be throwing around championships like that.
It's New Japan. They threw all the titles to somebody new, basically.
Wow, that's nice. No, but let's talk about Omega Okada. Let's talk about the match itself. They went over an hour. They went about an hour and like
70 minutes.
They didn't go an hour and 7 minutes.
No, 70. Well, like, it was an hour and 60 minutes, right?
Yeah, so they went
it's
about
like
70 minutes. An hour and 10. I mean, I enjoyed the match. One spot I thought I was like, oh my goodness, is he okay? When Omega was outside and Okada was running, trying to do like a crossbody over like a barricade, and he caught a V trigger to the throat. I was like, yo, is he okay?
There's a lot of those spots everywhere.
Man, those V triggers, they look vicious, man.
Near the end, the last few ones I saw, the ones where like
the
they're
last
standing.
like 3 minutes of that match, like I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen,
dude?
Bro, he hit a one-winged angel
He
that quick. I was like, oh!
He didn't even hook his arm.
He just let him go.
He just pretty much like toward him like the direction he went. Bam!
That was amazing.
I jumped out of my seat.
I know. They the one Rainmaker where Okada like collapsed and he had to crawl to the cover. Which match was that? Was that Dominion last year? Where that same sequence happened?
Wait, when Okada collapses?
Yeah.
And he like lands pretty far.
Yeah, and then he has to like try to crawl to the cover.
And the time runs out.
Yeah,
that was last year.
Yeah, so the little continuity there, calling back to it. I mean, but of course
that's been the thing the whole time.
Of course, Omega kicks out. I mean, I really enjoyed this though. Dave Meltzer's already called it the greatest wrestling match of all time.
It is.
But then again, he said that about the last one. Just
dude,
Meltzer
just
keeps
better. It's just the G1 one we got, which is 30 minutes long. You got 30 minutes. They started off strong and they finished fast. But that was my phone. But never mind my phone.
He said, "Never mind my phone."
Yeah. I mean, these guys need like an hour to show you like how great this is. This is no longer a trilogy. But it's like one of the greatest like series ever, I think, because I don't know, because like wrestling's kind of fake, right? But it felt so real watching that reign come to an end. Because I'm like, okay, Okada's gonna win again. Like at this point, we established Okada's never gonna lose the title. That's how I felt.
He's beaten everybody.
More than once.
He beat Kenny. He beat Cody. He beat Naito. Like
they got one of the tag champs to go face him, like before Tanahashi, Sanada.
Didn't Zack Sabre Jr. have his hand out of him?
Yeah, he won the New Japan Cup.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody's had their hand at Okada.
Even people like Tiger Mask W, who in reality was Ibushi, but it was a non-title match, and then
he just kept coming after people. Just everybody came and they have fallen.
The only times I think last year Okada didn't win a singles match, was against Kenny in the G1, and then the G1 against Minoru Suzuki, which was a no contest. It was like a draw. Time ran out.
Yeah, this was a 2 out of 3 falls. No time limit. Okada got the first. Kenny got the last 2. It was impressive.
Yeah, I thought Kenny would get the first one, and then Okada would just get the last 2. Nope. Okada got the first one, then Kenny, and I was like, oh, they're actually going to do this.
Yeah.
And then
they went for it.
It was insane.
It was. It really was. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed it. There were just moments in that match where they were just like kind of like sitting down, kind of like laying, trying to get up, and they were just like kind of laying on each other, and they were just like exhausted. and you could see the emotion.
That one image I remember a lot is when they're just like both like near the last 3 minutes. They're both laying on the bottom rope.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're just like looking at each other, and then they look around, and then they just go finish the match.
Yeah. I enjoyed the Rainmakers. I enjoyed the Frankensteiners that Omega was throwing out there.
Reverse Frankensteiners. I haven't seen that in a while, and then when he popped one off, like
His tope on Hilo was amazing.
the one he did, yeah, that was pretty.
I've seen a lot of good ones. That's one of the best. I enjoyed all that, man. But then, I mean, the end,
Okada's drop kicks,
Okada's drop kicks are nice.
and then Kenny did one too. Like
Kenny
he
did.
almost went over Okada's head.
Yeah, Kenny did a nice one. Just that agility and
How about that drop kick reverse to a power bomb?
oh, that was amazing. I was like, oh.
When Red Shoes like started doing the count, and then got to 2 count, but Kenny's like, no, that wasn't a pin. That's before he got the first victory in the match.
Yeah, that was great.
He hit him with a V trigger, and then he did the one winged angel.
Yep, that one winged angel, man. It's a beaut. It's a very interesting move.
But the second to last one in the match was like probably the fast one.
Yeah.
It's probably like the best one I ever saw.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a whole thing. But of course, Omega he finally wins the heavyweight championship in Japan, and there was a moment there. Ibushi was by his side, and then the Bucks, they come down, and Golden Elite shirts. That's what was in that box that they sent to him on being the Elite.
Yeah.
So they're back by his side. It was a feel good moment, man.
And I mean, kind of saw that coming, but the whole "I've done everything I needed to do in Japan" kind of speech he gave, is that a hint that after Wrestle Kingdom 13 he's gonna go to WWE?
Yeah, I mean, his contract expires like a week after or something like that. I mean, there's one more match one more big feud that he really needs, and that's against Ibushi
It's gonna happen
for the heavyweight title.
So
Just have Ibushi win the G1,
That's what's gonna happen.
and then boom, there you go. It's just that simple.
Bushi's one of those guys who could be, you consider him a junior heavyweight, light heavyweight, who could just like one of those guys who could compete for the light junior heavyweight championship and then the heavyweight championship at the same time.
Yep, I mean he's a pretty big dude for like his height or whatever. But I mean, yeah, it was a feel good moment for the Elite to get back together, and then on being the Elite, Cody, I guess he had a change of heart.
Twice in the show.
Yeah, I guess he.
He's gonna be like apologize, but then he threw the thing away.
Yeah, so he, Cody's had these weight belts going around, gave one to every member of the Bullet Club or whatever, and then he had one made for Kenny. It says cleaner on it. Gonna black and red, gonna give it to him. He had champagne. He had a card ready, and then he just decided not to give it to him. Why is that? What happened?
Because he's still jealous.
Really? I mean, he won the match to become the leader.
He comes out like, I felt like that was like the kind of challenge, like somebody wins and then the next opponent comes out.
Yeah.
Anything, this gives an opportunity for people like Ishii, Yano,
Elgin.
No, Elgin's not part of Chaos.
I mean,
everybody from that group, Chaos, they couldn't challenge Okada, but now they can.
True.
Hiroki Goto, who lost the title to, who was it? Who he lost in Neverweight? To Elgin. Elgin lost a lot of weight though.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't see him the Dominion triple threat match?
I did not see that one.
It's pretty cool.
I believe I was asleep at that time.
I don't know how. Like, I fell asleep during the Mysterio Cody match, and then I missed out on the Y2J one, and then like right when the entrances were going on, I woke up. Like, I didn't have no alarm, nothing. I just woke up and started watching it. Yeah,
I mean, I was asleep during like the whole Dominion thing. I'm gonna be honest with the people. I was. I turned off my notifications. I went on YouTube and found the matches that I needed to see, and it was great. The full thing was there, English commentary. Shout out to the people who upload that stuff, helping out the wrestling fans of the world.
Why don't you follow New Japan World?
I mean, it's like
1972.com. Pay $9.99.
I mean,
Or 999 yen.
I already give Vince my money.
Who?
It's like
Vince who?
it's like
Vince Russo?
hell no. Vince Russo's trash.
Briefcase in the pole match?
San Francisco 49ers on the pole match.
That was great.
That was stupid.
Title falls off.
Yeah, so technically the ref was the WCW World Champion. No, but I mean, I already give Vince McMahon my money, so it's like if I have to pick one, you know,
The one language you know, English?
yes. But there's all that content and stuff there. But I mean, overall, Dominion, it was a cool card. It was chill.
I never expected to witness a show where they change
I'll
every title.
I'll give Dominion an A. I'll give it an A.
You grade it by A, B.
Yeah, I don't give stars. I'm not a coward.
Why are you calling Dave Meltzer a coward?
He's a coward.
Why?
He's just a coward.
He's gonna be there.
Come see me at the Cow Palace, Meltzer.
He's gonna be there.
Podfather, Bullet Cast. I'll wear the hoodie. I'll wear my need more sleep hat. You'll see me.
You're taking the title too, right?
No, no, God.
You're taking the title, right?
God, I'm a smart, but I'm not on that level of taking championships to shows.
You should totally take this to the show.
Will I even be the champion at that time? We don't know.
If you are, so I can walk out with the title.
No, let's not do.
I'm cashing in the Money in the Bank if I
Bro,
win this Sunday.
are you even gonna win the briefcase? You know, there are a lot of other contenders.
Who am I up against?
You're up against Floman,
No, okay.
Joe Guzman, the King of the Hill, Shin Guards, our version of Fat Ass Masa. You're up against a lot of people, man.
Hey man, what if I win?
Okay, but then again, who's gonna be the champion? Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be Brandon? Is it gonna be Mitchell? Like there are a lot of situations that could play out here, man.
Hey man, I could pick a AAA match and I'll probably for sure win.
All right, that's fine. Flo could pick a Shimmer match. You know, the King of the Hill could pick a. Actually, he'd probably just pick like an NXT type deal or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of scenarios going around. But seriously, congratulations all the guys who performed at Dominion. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Honestly, I felt like because they switched presidents, new president wanted something new.
Yeah. Wanted to change it up. Wanted to shake things up again. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
before we end, do you think we're gonna have a rematch at San Francisco for the title?
Okada and Omega? Okada Omega 5? Just make it a best of 7, man. just do something like that. I haven't seen a best of 7 series. Actually, Sheamus and Cesaro, but I mean, like, I haven't seen like best of 7 series for a championship in a very long time. And just do something like that.
You could.
So what? Okada got the first one. Nobody won the second one. Omega won the third. Omega won the fourth. He'd have to win the fifth.
Catch happen.
Yep. It'd be amazing. It'd be very, very interesting.
I don't know. Who do you think will try to challenge for the?
I mean, before like we get to the whole Ibushi Omega thing. If Cody's really upset, maybe he would try again. I don't know. I'd like to see one of the gorillas. I'd like to see like a Tongaloa. Like he's a big boy.
So with the entrance Omega did at the Dominion show, saying he gave up everything, even giving up the Bullet Club. So you're saying Kenny's not part of the Bullet Club?
I mean, I don't know.
Because if you're in the same group, you can't challenge.
Oh,
not unless you win the tournament.
That's the rule?
That's the rule. So what do you think Ishii, Yano, Goto haven't challenged Okada for it?
Okay.
You got all these groups from like Los Eagles Ronaldo's, like all 3 members, like heavyweight members challenging.
Okay. Well, that changes things then. I mean, I don't know. Is Kenny really even in the Bullet Club though?
Here's the thing though. In the entrance, he says he even gave up the Bullet Club, but his graphics, like the video graphics, the Terminator looking ones,
yeah,
says Bullet Club Kenny Omega the Cleaner.
So I guess he's still in the club. I mean, that match he had with Cody, it wasn't for like loser gets kicked out. It's like winner becomes the leader of the club. That's what it was about.
Nobody else agreed between them. I don't think that was really it. I don't even think there's a leader. Everybody's doing their own thing.
Every club needs a leader.
Well, there's no leader,
bro.
I mean,
Like,
the Taku show. Everybody who's not like Cody or Omega, like they all stood in the ring together.
yeah.
And like it was like a civil war kind of thing.
Okay. I mean, I look at it like, like at this show in San Francisco, I'll talk to Cody and Kenny and be like, look, guys, if there's no leader, sign me up, man. I'll take this thing.
No, the leader is CM Punk.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, go check out my CM Punk UFC 225 recap
You have one?
that I just uploaded
Really
before
now?
this recording.
Okay.
Yes. Also, go check out Bulletcast episode 71 of CM Punk All In. Go check out that stuff. It's all up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think this wraps it up. This week in professional wrestling has been it's been interesting, We had all this Dominion talk. We had the court battle with Punk and WWE doctors. We had the question: is Punk going to be all in? Next week we got Takeover Chicago. That show's gonna be amazing. Money in the Bank is in Chicago next week. Also, there are gonna be some very bad points. I can already see it, and there are going to be some very high points. But we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Well, I got nothing for you about Money in the Bank.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to do it?
Goodbye, good night.
Later, Marks.